going to talk about let me get my water. Can y'all see all of that back there on the walls? That's mold. One day, a sister who got kicked out for having an abusive boyfriend, they were fighting, and he threw something at her head, like a drink or something, and it spilled all over the place. Let's talk about the disruption and the chaos the narcissist will create when he no longer has access, or she, but for the sake of my mental sanity, we're going to go with he. I'm just hearing in my spirit. We just talked about this last night, but we're going to talk about it again. Okay. You need to know. You need to be aware of the chaos and confusion, disruption a narcissist will create when they are feeling out of control. They will use your children to get to you. They will use your children to get to you. I've been trying to communicate with my son's father for at least 3 weeks now about our son coming back to be with me. Nothing is working. Oh God, it's disgusting me, y'all. Every time I talk about it, I don't know how much more I can take. I don't see how parents do it. I don't see how you keep a straight face when somebody is threatening to stand in the way of you having a healthy relationship with your child. How do you keep a straight face throughout the lies? And I mean, despicable lies about who you are as a parent. They will lie on you, they will lie to you, and they will lie to the children. They will lie to anybody that will listen. I'm telling you this from experience. I've been telling God, Lord, you could cancel my assignment at any time if ever I tell a lie about my experiences with the people that I've experienced. I don't understand how a parent can keep a straight face in this type of adversity. And especially if your back is against the wall financially, oh my God. And you don't have the access to the funds to create a legal team to defend you and fight for you. God bless you today. God bless you today. God bless you today. I didn't create a GoFundMe, but I did get on social media and I asked anybody that would listen to please support me and send me money to help compensate my legal team. Because y'all, I cannot pretend like this doesn't hurt. Nor could I just lay down and let it happen to me again after it already happened to me once. I had a man who I probably should have taken to court. Absolutely, I probably should have definitely did what I had to do to take him to court. But not being told that I can't see my son for all of these ridiculous excuses and reasons. It is just, oh God. I have to transmute the anger into empowerment in the very moment. I have to shift it. Because it will store in my body as anger, as rage, as bitch, you need to get the fuck up and you need to go to that motherfucker. You need to go do something about this shit right now. Go get off your ass and go do something about this shit right motherfucking now. If you gotta tear some shit up, tear some shit up. If you gotta act a motherfucking ass and you gotta put your hands on this nigga, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Girl, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, no. No, ma'am. We're not doing it that way anymore. I don't give a damn if you do have to go stand on a corner and beg for the money. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, baby girl. Do what you have to do. Do it. But you will not fight with him or her or them or they. You will not fight and you will not argue. You will not over-explain. You will not overcompensate. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna take inspired action. Whatever that inspired action looks like for you, you're going to take it. Okay? There is no time to fight. I posted a video recently about, what was the video? Oh, the narcissist is waking up to the awareness of who they really are. They know who they are. They know what they're doing. They're not doing this because, what, girl? They know what they're doing. It's not a game to them. It's not. It's not a game. They know exactly what they're doing. And they want you to play along. Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. And you've been employed to play along. Okay, so until that system dies out, you need to be silent. You need to go no contact until the system no longer affects you. Until the anger and the rage, until you learn how to turn off and remove the buttons that they are trying to push, you need to go no contact. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna look like them using it. It's gonna look like things getting messier and worse before they get better. Okay? It's going to look like you not being able to see your kids for a little bit. It's going to look like, at least until y'all get things squared away with custody and visitation, it's going to look like everything is falling apart. It's going to look like your finances are going crazy and low and not doing good because mentally you've been traumatized. And now you got to unlearn all that mental conditioning, especially if you had somebody in your life that would speak down on you and tell you that you are unworthy and that you just don't deserve to have good people or love or whatever. Now you got to try to figure out how to rebuild your support system and how to do life again. You know, that's a part of killing the system. That is a part of killing that narcissistic system. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. It's going to hurt. It's like ripping a Band-Aid, saying no contact. And for those of you that feel like, oh, I have to stay in contact with this person. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's not necessary for survival. It is not. It is not necessary for survival. No, you may not be able to go completely and totally 100% no contact because for whatever reason, you may still work with this person. You may still live with this person. You may still be sleeping next to this person. You may have children with this person. You may not be able to go 100% no contact, but you can definitely back off and minimize it as much as possible. When they calling you with the drama and the chaos, I cannot talk right now. And you hang up that phone and you do not do any more talking for the rest of the day, the rest of the week if you have to. If your children have their own phones, you connect with them through their devices. That's how you go no contact. Not by sitting around making excuses and, oh man, I can't do that, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can. If you want to live again, if you want to thrive again, yes, you can. Hey girl. You can do it. You, as a matter of fact, you have to do it. You have to do it because you need to regain your sense of peace. You need to get clarity. You need to regain your clarity. And you cannot do that if you are still caught up in the rapture of a narcissistic relationship. I'm calling a thing a thing. I am no longer hiding that word. I'm no longer doing away with that word. You have to call a thing a thing. You are in a narcissistic dynamic that is killing you. It's eating away at you. It doesn't matter who the relationship is with. Hell, you could be in a narcissistic relationship with yourself. But you need to stop the cycle of bumping heads, running into that brick wall. Kill the system. Stop feeding the dynamic. Stop feeding that reality. Because the real reality is this relationship, this situation is eating at you. Your hair is falling out. You drinking more, you smoking more, you stress the fuck out. You sleeping all day, eating all day. I mean, come on. Come on. And you're fooling yourself into believing that this is normal for me. This is not normal, baby. This is not normal. You are not coping. You're drowning. You are drowning. And this is coming from somebody that just got out the pool. All right? And sometimes I still trip and fall in there. God bless it. God bless it. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm sitting out here in my robe, still in my robe, enjoying the rainy day. Because I just didn't have it this morning. But I am well. I am well in my spirit. I am well in my spirit. I have my moments even throughout the day where I'm spiraling, and I even make a video when I'm spiraling. But listen, y'all, this is a real thing here. There's a real situation going on at hand. And that real situation that's going on is we are subjecting ourselves to relationships that don't mean us no good. And then we're blaming that person for why we waking up in the morning showing up all grumpy and grouchy and shit. And it's not their fault. It's not their problem. Why are you still in the relationship is the problem. That's the real issue. That's the real question that y'all don't want to get to the bottom of. Why are you still there? I'm watching y'all complain over and over and over and over again. But you are paying good money to your therapist for them to stroke your ego just enough to stay in the relationship. They telling you to keep going. It's not a problem. Nobody's really crazy here. Nothing's really going on here. Everything is okay. Get you a better therapist, baby. Find you a new one. And if the church is telling you that, you need to move on to a new church. If your family members, if your granny, if your grandpa, if they the ones telling you to hang in there and stick through it, you need to leave them alone. Stop talking to them. I'm not cheering on no bullshit no more. I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to let nobody cheer me on into believing that I'm supposed to be accepting this bullshit. That I'm supposed to be making it work with something like that. I'm not. I'm not supposed to be doing that. God didn't put me on this earth for that. He put me here to be a healer. And you cannot heal as long as you are trying to thrive in a failing, in a dying relationship. You are in survival mode right now. And you want to move out of that and into thriving. You don't want to just survive anymore. You want to thrive. Okay? I'm sitting here right now, y'all. Right now, struggling with my emotions. Struggling. I'm talking spirit, my spirit team on one side, the angels in the other spirit team, they all just... But it's not a real fight going on in there. It's not a real fight going on in there. It's a negotiation process going on up in there. And I'm telling both sides, okay, let's just calm down. Everybody, let's just relax, okay? Let's catch our head. We're going to breathe in through our nose. Hold it for a second. We're going to drop our shoulders. We're going to make ourselves aware that both sides want to plead their cases. They want to fight about it. But that's not it. That's an old version of us that used to show up to the job, ready to fight, ready to cut up, ready to go off, show up to the house, to the people's houses, and just blow the phone up. And I mean, listen, I was on this phone. I called that man phone one time, and I left a voicemail, and I said to him, I said, since you're unwilling to drop Xavier off to my mom's on Monday, where can we pick him up from? And that's it. I hung up the phone. But right after I hung up, I started to spiral again. And my heart started racing. My left leg started bouncing out of control. And I got up and I walked to the back. Right there, those green leaves that you see right there. And I looked at those green leaves and I said, God, I need you to show me what to do. Show me how to transmute this anxiety, this anger. Show me how to transmute it into something higher. I sat down and I was still anxious. And I called his phone again. And right as it was ringing, that second ring, I heard in my spirit, hang up the phone. You're not chasing clarity today. And I hung up the phone, put the phone down, turned it over. Probably should have went and put it on the charger. And I will. And I turned on my camera. And I began to give a valuable lesson on how important it is to recognize when a narcissist is trying to keep you bound in chaos, confusion, and disruption. And still in this moment, I'm saying to myself, I want to pick up this phone right now and call him out on his bullshit. It's not going to work though. It's still not going to get me what I need. And what I really need is to know that I'm going to be able to spend time with Xavier tomorrow, that I'm going to get him tomorrow. And there's no way for me to get that information out of him right now. Not right now. Because he's not answering the phone. He's not answering the phone. He's not answering the text messages. He's avoiding me on purpose. I assume that's my assumption. He could be dead somewhere for all I know. He could be laid up in a hospital for all I know. Anything could be happening right now. God bless, cover, and protect Xavier through it all. There's no telling what could possibly be going on. But because he's a person that absolutely refuses to give clarity about anything, because keeping his victims or his supplies, I hate the word victim, keeping his supplies in confusion feeds his narrative. Feeds his narrative that I am crazy. I'm the crazy person. I'm the one that's chaotic. I'm the one that's out of control and all those things. And I'm none of those things. I'm actually none of those things. I'm very clear on what I'm dealing with here. I'm very, very clear. So anyway, that's just that on that, y'all. And I'm going to just keep moving through it. I think I finally approached a place here at 10:25 where I'm ready to get out of this robe. A friend of mine reached out to me and asked if he could take me to brunch, and I am all for it. I am all fucking for it. Hell yes, baby. Come pick me up. Hell yes, come pick me up. Because I'm definitely in a place and I could use a friend. I could use some company right now. So I'm excited about that. Happy Sunday, brother. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, and it's such a joy. It is such a joy that this brother will reach out to me and ask me. I told y'all about him. His name is Aaron. We went out the other day and we had a good time. The other night. We had a nice time the other night. But it's so nice because Aaron is a father. He has children whom, from what I can see, he has a great relationship with his children and the mothers of his children. He has a healthy relationship with them. That's also very refreshing to see. But he chose to spend Father's Day alone this year. He usually spends Father's Day with his children. He showed me beautiful pictures of him and his children, trips that they like to go on, and all those different things, all that good stuff. But this year he decided to spend Father's Day alone for various reasons. But he reached out to me and asked if he could take me to brunch. And I'm like, hell yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be ready for brunch time, but brunch may turn into lunch. Lunch may turn into dinner, who knows? But we like to have a good time together, and I'm excited that he chose to spend his special day with me. That makes me feel really good about this day and about myself, right? So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all, and I am going to go get myself together, get myself ready to enjoy the day. I love you, I love you, I love you, and of course, I wish you happy healing.